I didn't think that a lot of people was going to support. I didn't think anybody was going to take me serious. Hell, I wasn't taking myself serious at the time. So, but once I dropped, man, people started showing love or whatever. And once they, seen that I was, pretty damn good, I was like, okay, well, let me keep this going. I was around the women a lot. The women loved me in elementary. Like, they always wanted to be around me and stuff. So I peeped that out probably elementary. Man, her guy must have came in there or whatever, walked up like, man, what's she on, bro? What's she on, bro? Grabbed her by her hair and swung her on the fucking floor.
All right, guys, we are back. I'm A-Way, this A-Way the Shed. So we got SoGQ.
What's going on? What's going on, y'all?
Yes, sir. Thanks for stopping by. I want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, Soundbar Studios, for the location. Shout out to them. All right, man. I seen you just had 11,000 views on your recent reel or your music video. You want to touch up? What was the thought process behind that song? How have you been garnishing this attention? What's going on?
It was last year in August. And so that's my baby. That's my first, and it did amazing. I didn't even expect for it to do what it did. But this go round, I wanted to shoot for the stars, and I'm like, okay, I want to surpass that. So that was my whole visual with that. Like when I first it was like 2 a.m. I'm down in my man cave chilling. I came across that beat and I fell in love with it, and I just got in the zone of it. And so it dropped, and here we are with it. So it's doing pretty good. It's at 11.7K views right now. So yeah.
Hell yeah. So is it hard to get attention from music? Was it for you, or was you just that guy? Explain that for people that are trying to come up, that are watching, that need advice or just some motivation. What was your first drop like? What were you doing? Everything like that.
Man, it was nerve-wracking. Honestly, it's definitely not easy, especially with somebody I've never been known to do music. In school and stuff, I'm not gonna say that I was a popular ass dude. You know what I'm saying? I was just a cool dude, and I was cool with a lot of people. So nobody knew me for music shit. It was always dressing, women, stuff like that. So when I first came out, it was very nerve-wracking. I didn't think that a lot of people was going to support. I didn't think anybody was going to take me serious. Hell, I wasn't taking myself serious at the time. So, but once I dropped, man, people started showing love or whatever. And once they, seen that I was, pretty damn good, I was like, okay, well, let me keep this going. Cause in the beginning, like I had a low confidence, like with it. And I'm not gonna lie, and this, no shade or no disrespect to anyone, but I seen, other some people out there that they make the kind of music that they make, and I'm like, well, damn, they out here performing and recording and shooting videos. Like, I know I can do that. You know what I'm saying? So here we are, man. I'm just trying to still figure out the formula.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Are you big into skits? To see little introductions going on in your music videos? That's something you're gonna incorporate more, to expect more, or what's going on with that? Yeah,
I definitely want to tap into the skits because aside like the music and stuff, like people know me from being not a comedian, but I'm a goofy dude. I come from a family of clown ass dudes. We like to, joke and stuff. So definitely a lot more skits or whatever to show my humor and show my other talents that I have. So
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's take it back, man, a little bit. Well, you said you went to Wayne growing up. What was that experience like? And you said big family. Did you have a lot of brothers? Like, explain that, both parents, for me.
Okay, well, it's a total of 5 of us. I'm the baby out of all 5. Me and my sister above me, I'm 32. My sister is 37, I believe, and we're the babies. But growing up, man, in that family, man, I'm blessed beyond measures, man. I love my siblings. We very close knitted. My brother, he's currently incarcerated right now, so free my big brother. He'll be home soon. But we're all close. So it's 3 girls and then 2 boys, me and my brother. So growing up with my family, man, is I'm just thankful. I'm grateful, man. I love my family to pieces. But as I grew up, starting in high school, going to Wayne, man, I loved it. I loved high school. That was one of my highlight moments in my life. Yeah. Wayne was lit. I love going to school. You had some homies that they hated coming to school. I loved that shit. Like, it was fun, man. I had got homecoming king, best dressing yearbook, and then not bragging, but I had the ladies too, so it was fun, man.
When did the name GQ come?
That came when I was a kid, honestly. My uncles from Atlanta, shout out to them, on my mom's side. There's some dressing ass dudes as well, but you know, they used to always come around like, man, that's GQ right there, that's GQ. So once I started like tapping into the entertainment side of things or whatever, I was going by Quana Don. But my guy Mike Strong, you know, was like, man, I think you should switch it up, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Something that's, I don't know, I forgot his exact reasoning, but he was just like, man, like, what about SoGQ or whatever? And I'm like, damn, you know what? I've been getting called that all my life, and it fits. And also, when I was about to start putting out music, I found that there were already some Quana Dons out. So I was like, well, I can't use that name. So SoGQ is just, it was meant to be.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Now, you said you were always a player. How old were you when you realized, like, I'm going to be a player? Like, it is what it is. What?
Honestly, probably elementary, bro. See, I had a couple dudes, man, I used to hate on me hard in elementary, try to make fun of me or whatever, because shit, you know, like us guys, we don't always be paying attention, but our nails might grow a little bit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I had long hair and I was around the women a lot. The women loved me in elementary, like they always wanted to be around me and stuff. So I peeped that out probably elementary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's more loyal in friendships, women or men?
Let me see. Thinking about my experience, I would probably say the men. Yeah, I would probably say the men, honestly. When it comes to friendships.
Yeah, friendships.
Yeah. I would probably say the men, just from my experience. Because I had, you know, women friends that I was close with, that I, you know what I'm saying, thought that I could trust, but you know, things happen. So yeah, I would definitely say the men. Some of them that's still around.
Okay, let's talk about that. Let's one more topic over that one. Can men and women be just friends for a long period of time with no sexual tension or anything like that, even if they did not meet in childhood as an adult?
Absolutely, and I say that because I have a childhood friend. If y'all seen my previous videos, Ladies Love and Down, that's featuring my childhood friend Nessie Ness. We met each other back it was between first and second grade, and here we are, 32 years old. Never messed around any of that, and so hell yeah, that's possible.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I respect that.
Yep.
Now let's talk about more. Let's get back into music. When was your first show?
My first show, I have not done my first show yet. I am getting some stuff worked up right now. Right now, I'm praying and building up confidence, because of course, like it's gonna be, you know, a little scary. But I've had offers definitely on the table. People wanted me to pull up and perform and stuff, and that was no slight to them, but it was just like, you know, when I pop out, I want to do it right. And it's going to make sense. It's going to be a moment when I pop out. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm working on. But next year, Lord willing, it's going to be announcements of me putting together something.
So you feel like it has to be a movie, meaning you want every step to be bigger than the last? Is that what you're going for? So
yeah, and I just want to I feel like me doing me, we're all different in our own right. But I want to stand out, and I want to put something together that's that's gonna be memorable, you know. And I'm before the word got tossed around so much or whatever, like, you know, I'm a real deal vibe, you know, and I bring a different vibe when I come in a room, you know what I'm saying, musically or whatever it may be. So I'm just excited about bringing something different, a vibe that you know, I feel like nobody else has done. So yeah.
Now let's pick back up. After Wayne, what was going on in your life? What were you doing? What was going on? Kids? Give us all that.
So after high school, went to Ivy Tech for a while. It was cool. I actually enjoyed going to Ivy Tech, but with me being fresh out of high school, you know, I wanted money. So I got to you know, working, and I was actually working 2 jobs. I think I was working at Menards. I was working at Menards. That's one of my favorite jobs. I love that. And then I picked up a job as a supervisor doing what I do now, which is I'm in the healthcare field, and I work with clients in different homes, nice. You know, taking care of them. So I was doing that, And honestly, man, so what I can remember from those days when I got out of college, I was working. I got out of ended up dropping out of college, and I was just strictly working and living life, bro. I was, me and the guys, we were partying, having fun, and just getting our money. So that was really like my 20s after high school and shit.
Yeah. Do you have any parties you can share? A wild one on a memory on the camera?
Let me see.
One that stamps out like that was this, or that was the craziest, or this was quickest party ever, but that shit was fun,
Yeah. So my 21st, that was lit. It was me and two other guys that came together. It was a cat named Devon Washington, and a cat named Eric Fields. Rest in peace to him. He's no longer here. But we all three came together. And I never knew Eric. I knew Devon because I went to elementary with him. But, his birthday was the 4th, I believe. My birthday was July 5th. And then I believe Eric's was like the 8th or 9th. But he knew Eric and was like, hey, I think we should all, come together and, put something together because, we all got the ladies and shit. It could be something big. So we ended up coming together doing that. And, man, was that crazy. Like, so we had like two parts. One part was at Eric's parents' house, which was like out in like a fucking field area. Like it was a nice house. But we all out there and we drunk, just, having a good time. We deep as hell out there. And yeah, I'll say this part. So I remember there was a young lady that was interested in me. So she came up to me and was talking to me and stuff. And, I'm just chopping it up with her, sitting down like how I'm sitting now. And she's standing in front of me. I'm talking to her. Man, her guy must have came in there or whatever, walked up like, man, what's she on, bro? Grabbed her by her hair and swung her on the fucking floor.
Oh, fuck.
And like, I think he had like looked at her, was like, bitch, and like just walked off. And I'm just sitting there like, wow. And she get up, she's drunk. She's like, he annoying. Like, wow. So
that's too normal for her.
Right. That was hilarious, dog. And then like another one would be so we had a part 2 out in St. Joe dorms. Man, that motherfucker got so deep and crazy, it got shut down. So everybody's calling my phone like, bro, what's up? Where you about to go? And one of my guys stayed in Twin Oaks, in apartments called Twin Oaks. So I'm like, yeah, meet us over there or whatever. I'm gonna call y'all when I get over there with the, address and stuff. So pulled up to my guy house. It was me, my day one, QD, shout out to QD, and then my dog CJ was in the back seat. It was just us three in the car. So I pull up or whatever, and long story short, bro, I wake up the next day, look over, this nigga sleep, he sleep. I fell asleep. I didn't even make it out the car. So everybody was blowing me up. We were supposed to be, continuing the party in Twin Oaks, but I'm in the parking lot in the car. I'm so drunk I fell asleep.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, my 21st, that was probably the best party.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Now, when did you get into the healthcare? How old were you?
So it was after high school. So I was about 21, 22. I've been in the healthcare field for about 13 years now. And I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like any other job, like it has its, ups and downs, but I love what I do, honestly, for real. Like when I take off, we're going to speak that into existence. You know what I'm saying? When I do take off with this music stuff, that's going to be one of my businesses that I will be opening, my own healthcare field, and me and the family going to be running that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's respectable.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Now, I do hear about nurses, doctors working extremely hard, or people in the healthcare working extremely long or stressful hours and then partying hard. Like you said, you partied hard in your 20s. Is there some truth to that, to where the work can be stressful as you are catering to somebody else for long periods of time? Can you touch up on that, the mindset or the mental health part?
Yeah, hell yeah. It can be a lot on your mental. Like there was a point in time where we lost a few staff. So like the ones that were left, we were literally working every day. And on top of, working every day and then trying to, and this is like speaking as of a year or two ago. when this had happened. But with me working every day and then trying to maintain my household, my relationship, I don't have any kids, but my girlfriend, she has a daughter, but she's 13, 14, you know, she's like my kid in a way. Very cool. But it was definitely hard, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I actually had a breakdown, which I feel like those, for me personally, they're needed. They're needed. Like, when I'm going through something and I feel very congested with work, with a lot of things going on at work that I'm dealing with, or stuff at home, or just within myself or whatever. If I feel like that I need to have that breakdown, I have that breakdown. You know, I yell, I cry, I pray, and then I get up and I keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? But that'd be my release. Like, I gotta have that moment to myself to have that breakdown.
Did somebody tell you, like, this is how to do it, or this is how to relieve, or you watch somebody, like, to express themselves healthy, like you said, to get it out, or you just figured that on your own? And if so, did you always know that?
I figured it out on my own. No, I didn't always know that. I mean, because like my pops, like, shout out to my pops, love that dude. But like, pops always, like, he's the backbone of the family. So, like, you know, when he lost his mom, it was like 13 of them. He lost all of his brothers. He lost like 3 of his sisters, and he has 3 more living. But you know, with him just going through a lot of tragedies and stuff or whatever, man, I rarely see my pops cry. You know what I'm saying? So you know, that's the typical, you know, man role. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be strong and stuff or whatever. And not saying that if you, with me breaking down, I'm not strong. But so that was my mindset, you know what I'm saying, with things. But it was just one day, man, I just like, man, God, like, you know, and I just broke down. So it was something that I figured out on my own, and that works for me. Yeah.
Let's talk about challenges, or maybe it wasn't. What was it like transitioning to fatherhood with obviously someone a little bit older? Was that hard for you to step into that fatherly role, or were you just automatically, you're good with it?
Well, again, with me being the 5th child and all my siblings, my oldest sibling is 46, 47, you know what I'm saying? So, of course, they got kids. Hell, some of my nieces 21, 22 right now or whatever. But me kind of, you know, helping them, you know what I'm saying, with my nieces and nephews at a young age, elementary, you know what I'm saying? Elementary, I'm making my oldest niece a bottle, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I kind of already had that experience, and I had a prior relationship to the one that I'm in now where it was a kid involved that wasn't mine.
Okay.
So I had kind of got the experience. So stepping into this one, it was definitely challenging because, you know, with it being older kids, you know, it comes with challenges, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to understand a few things, and also them getting an understanding of you and how things are going to run, you know? So it's challenging, but, you know, it's cool. Yeah.
Like that. Where do you see yourself in the next few years? Taking off, or is it a slow build? How do you expect everything? Plan it correctly.
It's I mean, you know, I'm all about taking my time. Like, I could be, in all honesty, I got so much music right now, I could drop 3 EPs if I wanted to right now. But I'm all about quality over quantity.
Yep.
So I'm taking my time with it, and I'm going to continue to take my time, but I'm definitely not trying to rush anything. But I do pray and hope to God, you know what I'm saying?